Okay, here we go. I have a BB60C sitting here attached to DragonOS Focal. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of experience with it, nor do I have a lot of experience with the Spike software. Normally, I take a little more time beforehand, but um, because I want to set all this up, I figured I'd go ahead and record it. And the goal is show how the Spike software works right out of the box with DragonOS Focal, and you can get more into that. But what I'm interested in is getting the BB60C to work with other pieces of software that are in DragonOS. And to do that, we're going to need to get the SoapySDR is about the one thing that I could find that can make this happen. It's a little older. You can see 2 years ago there it's saying. And we'll also need the Signal Hound SDK kit. And we're just going to walk through it and get it set up. For those that have the BB60C, it might be interested in running it with other pieces of software. But first, before I do that, I will show that if we go under Other, I put the at the time, a couple week or so ago, however long, around about the same time as DEF CON, I put the Spike software that was available for Linux. We can see we started up. It's linked to in the user source Spike version number directory. So if you ever needed to update that, you can put it wherever really you need it. But that shortcut there, which you can find and edit under user share, I think applications spike.desktop. I made that link there, so you can change that as needed. But you can see, anyways, when I open up the Spike software, it's working. You got sweep mode here. I think they call it under analysis mode, sweep. So you're looking at 11 megahertz to 6 gigahertz. I have a cellular type antenna on there, but you can see that's working right out of the box. You can boot up DragonOS Live, plug the BB60C in, start up Spike, and away you go. They do have some analysis modes here. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi was pretty interesting, but LTE, I caught my eye and I read up on it. Unfortunately, I don't have MATLAB, so if we do get Soapy working, or if I do get Soapy working, I might try Falcon or something like that to look at LTE and see if that would work through Soapy. Okay, so I would encourage, reading up on Spike. I guess those that already have a BB60C are probably extremely familiar with everything that this um, piece of software can provide. And once I get more familiar, I'll probably come back around to this. But what I want to do is get this SDK on the signalhound.com website downloaded. There's a zip file here we can download. I was downloaded it a second ago actually, and we need to get this SDK figured out first. Let's see, we'll change into downloads, unzip the SDK. And so I don't have a lot of experience with this, so bear with me. We're going to look around here. Let's see. BB series. Let's look in Linux. Let's see. So we need to install the shared library on your system from the lib folder. All right, let's take a look. Downloads. Like device APIs, BB series, lib Linux, and we'll use the Ubuntu 18.04, which should work on DragonOS. Hmm. So I'm going to use sudo, let's see, copy it to user local lib. Let's see. Oh, no wonder. Did the whole thing. Okay, let's see. What's it saying here? Alright, I'm going to try with the libftd. I think that I already have in there. So let's see. That might have everything needed for the SDK. Let's clone down the Soapy BB60. Do a git clone. Change into our Soapy BB60. Make directory build. Change into build cmake. There's another Soapy BB60C folder. Let's make directory build, change directory build, cmake. Let's see. Let's try make. Okay. Sudo make install sudo ld config. And that actually, so I'll point out something. That actually installs it in DragonOS with the, by default, the Soapy 7. But we're also going to do it another way here. But let me see if we can see it here first. There we go. So we can see our BB60C. But you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it one other way too. And we're going to do that because I can't remember. We're going to look at some directions I pasted in the SDR for space directory. Soapy 0.8 OPT text. This is basically notes from a portion of the setup of SDR Angel. And so technically there's also Soapy 8 in DragonOS, kind of, sort of, somewhat hidden. Some things use it. And so if we go into the OPT directory, build, let's do another sudo git clone. And we'll do nearly the same thing, except we're going to build it like, let's see, I'm going to copy and paste this. Soapy, yeah, this should be fine. Sudo make directory build. I'm going to change into build. And we need to run sudo with this. So what this is going to do is build a make file here that's going to be looking at opt install, or well, it's going to put it there, install SoapySDR. Oh, and we need to fix this last portion of the copy and paste was not. Let's try that again. Got some of it cut off. There we go. Up install. Okay. This is basically going to set it up so that when we install it, it's going to, I'll show you. You'll see it did the op install different location for Soapy 8. Don't really need to do LD config. Now that is important because I want to try the source install of SDR Angel, which is a whole nother thing to point out. So in DragonOS, you can go grab the latest releases of SDR Angel. They still build a 20.04 deb package, and you can easily install that and update. But what I found is the Pluto and the HackRF, because I've changed some libraries from the default 20.04, they don't seem to work well. I need to check that again. So I have built from source SDR Angel, and sometime we get more time I'll show how to maintain that. It's really easy actually to update if you get cloned down the SDR Angel, and there's a specific way I run the cmake command because I use some binaries and libraries that are already in DragonOS versus what SDR Angel recommends on the wiki page of how to install it. But let's see here. Let's first try and see if we can run SDR Angel, which is, if you're going to do it from the command line, we can look in the bin opt install SDR Angel bin, but I also think SDR Angel, yeah, I put a symlink in the bin directory, so it's SDR Angel _ OPT. And let's take a look at how we can start this up. We'll notice that the source install we can do -- Soapy. So I honestly don't know if the BB60 will work with SDR Angel, but let's take a look. It should see it now because this SDR Angel is looking at the Soapy 8 modules. So let's see if we find it here and how it works. I see it mentioned there real quick, BB60C. Okay, we got it here. Now sometimes the antenna settings and things aren't quite set up right and can cause SDR Angel to close out. Let's see, we got RF in, sample rate. Let's try it. Let's just see. Okay. So this is the BB60. Oh, let's see. Get IQ. Let's see what we're looking at here. Not real familiar with all these gain settings. I'm gonna I'm gonna put a different antenna on here. Let's see what we got. Well, let's see. Might not have liked the. Let's close it out. And we'll start again. Okay, so it doesn't like SDR Angel stopping and starting it, so I'll make note of that. Try one more time here. Hmm. ADC overflow. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, let's try SDR++. Go take a look at Soapy. Okay, we can see it there, BB60C. Let's try 10 megahertz. Okay. Okay, we got sound. Oop. I'm not super familiar with the antenna settings or the gain settings. Nay. Okay, nay. Huh. Nay. Huh. Definitely should look up. Okay, so it's working. I just need to get familiar with this with SDR++. Let's see if we can stop and start it. Oh, yeah, okay. 20. All right, so there you go. You know what would be interesting? Let's see. So if you wanted to share your BB60C over the network, you could do SDR++ server. Maybe not. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Let me remove home dragon. Let's Okay, maybe not with the let me see. Let me unplug the Signal Hound real quick. Hmm. Okay, we'll come back. I'll take another look at that. Let's see. All right. Let's try. Let's try GQRX. That's interesting. So it is running. Let's see. Okay. I'm actually going to try the server again. Yeah, I think so. Sometimes might have been messing with it earlier. I don't know I don't know if it's necessarily the SDR Play API might get a little bit out of whack, and then Soapy just gets a little bit hung up. But let's see. So we see that the SDR++ server is running now. So this could be a good way to remotely share your BB60C over a network. Maybe. SDR, let's see, SDR++ server. We'll connect, and let's see if what happens if we pick Soapy. Okay, we can see our BB60C. Now I know this is all on one machine, but just pretend it's two different machines here. This would be working over the network. And let's see if we can connect. Oof. So I'm going to turn that volume down, and let's see, how do I do that? You know, once I have a better understanding of how these gains are read, I'm not even sure what that ATT and ref stands for, but you can see I'm sharing the BB60C from SDR++ server over to the GUI, and you could just as easily do that over you know, a larger distance and on separate computers, or potentially yeah, maybe probably even a Raspberry Pi setup. Well, actually, I don't know. I think the it's not ARM. The binaries and libraries I don't think are ARM. Or, yeah, so I think you'd have to stick to x86 64-bit right now. Okay, so let's see about GQRX now. Okay, we can see we've got the BB60C through Soapy. Doesn't come up with any input rate. Let's try that again. That's through it is Soapy, but let's just try the BB60C. Let's just see if we can connect first and use it. Okay, well, let's try through Edis here. See what happens. No. we still see it there. Let's try Cubic. Under Other, CubicSDR. Okay, BB60C. Nothing there. Let's take a look at command line. Reporting enumeration complete. Unable to open. Okay. What else we got here? SigDigger, let's see, we could try. Let's see. I just unplugged, plugged back in. I unplugged, plugged back in, so it looks like maybe we can use with, okay, sample rate. Hey, here we go. CubicSDR. I always forget where the sound is. Demodulator gain level. Spectrum. There we go. Alright, so here we go with Cubic. Oop. Let's see what happens if we change. Okay. There's 20. I didn't think this thing 40. I have to look that up. I thought it was 20. Okay, so Soapy with the BB60C. Let's try SigDigger again. Let's see, decimations. Oh, well, we might. doesn't seem to like when I change the frequency. Let's see what's going on. Capture, alright, no. Get IQ, device not configured. Well, besides that device not configured, let's see. Alright, we got audio. It looks like it kind of set some reasonable gains here. So really it just looks like maybe something needs adjusted there when changing the frequencies. Then you could do some signal analysis with SigDigger here. Alright, okay. Let's see, what else can we try? Be interesting to see. So if we go user source, Falcon, build source, GUI. Let's take a look at the GUI here. And get a frequency here to try out. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking this up. Okay, downlink. Let's look at 19.37.5. We'll uncheck use file as source. Put a cellular antenna back on. And honestly, we would need a cell ID. I just want to see what this is going to do. Okay. Didn't think so. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to specify the command line to straight use Soapy. Alright, I think we've covered quite a bit. Hopefully this was helpful. Just taking a quick look here just to see SDR. So we could probably use it with SDR for space for sure. Could probably use it for Q radio link. Let me think. Q radio link. Let's try driver equals BB60C, I think. Let's see. BB60C, BB60 maybe? Let's see. BB60, let's try that. Nope, didn't like that. Oh. Okay, so here we got the BB60C. Let's see, working with maybe. Change out. Let's see if we can get. Oh, here we go. Huh. Okay, so it looks like it could be working in here. I just need to figure out these gains. Okay, so there's Q radio link. Try one more time with GQRX. Uh-huh. All right, let's see. Well, let's try 10. No, that was. There we go. Oh, okay. There we go. There's GQRX. Okay, I think I've looked at enough applications here, and I'll clean up the video, maybe cut it down a little bit. But honestly, I just hope that was helpful, and for those that want to get the BBC 60C up and running with a lot of things that are included in DragonOS. You should be able to follow along, and you could even expand on that. There's a lot of things that use Soapy, like GR there's a lot of things that use Soapy and DragonOS that you could probably get this working with. All right, thanks.